I prefer really not to speak.
If I speak, do you know what? No, now, bro, do you know what, yeah? A memory came up, right?
And I don't want
a memory came up of
Turn me up, kid, Spiral.
two lads shared it of season 1 of my podcast. Congo Boy. My brother Sean goes, it was Congo Boy and what's the brother's name again? Lion. What's his name?
Ryan Brendo.
No, Brendo. It's fucking name, the rapper. I don't do that, David.
Oh, Andy.
Andy Loyan, right? It's got the dickhead. Andy
He
Loyan.
doesn't know. He doesn't know. I don't think he's taking the piss. Are you taking the piss?
No, he knew. Right? But yeah, it came up, right? And someone goes, nah, my brother said season 1 of If I Speak was crazy. Do you know that? It was just absolutely just unfiltered, honest. And obviously I don't want to be doing too much of that either, because obviously
you have to be honest.
Niggas want to fight. Yeah, but you have to be honest though.
Yeah.
Unless, like I always say, if you're not calling out someone personally, saying that, say for instance, Simba, you're fucking shit. No, hardly.
And like if it's something that you say to the person's face,
yeah,
it's fine.
100%. Yeah, don't go look. Even you during the week with Mendums, you felt like, and I hear what you were saying with the title of the pod. I even said it. I touched on it last episode where like we're having a whole conversation about no, I'm not getting invites and all this. I said it like Ness was like, oh, why we keep talking about this? She's like, you're moving a bit like you're too good to have this conversation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I like that bit of discourse between friends or whatever.
Exactly,
Do you know what I mean?
it's needed.
But even with you though, obviously you work with a lot of artists. Yeah, when they're there, like, how honest are you with them, or do you just stay out? You just do your job?
I'm quite honest, but like, I saw a quote today. It's like an artist's song is like their baby. Like if you just have a kid. If I think your kid is ugly, there's
no chance that I'm with kids are lame.
I can't come and say to you, oh, you ask me, oh, what do you think? I can't say, oh, I think that baby's ugly.
Yeah.
If I don't think the baby's good looking, I'm not going to say the baby's good looking. I'll be like, oh, this baby, yeah, it's got something going for him. That's it. So like with their music, like if I don't personally like it, I would never say, oh, this is shit.
Yeah.
It's only like my really, really close clients that have become friends that I'll just stop and be like, what are you doing, bro? This is rubbish. I can say that to them because they understand that I'm only looking out, only want the best for them. But a lot of these artists, sometimes they won't understand that. They might catch a chest. So like, I have to just phrase it in a way that, yo, bro, maybe don't do it this way. This and that doesn't really work. Maybe try it this way.
Yeah.
It's up to you to listen.
You're one of the, and this is me, I didn't know how to do this. I didn't have time either. I rather have a spice back there. I had to have the quickest shower in history to get here. But I just want to give you your flowers, bro, because obviously with that, just on that what you just said there, I think you're one of them people though that you hold a lot of weight. You have loads of credit in the bank where people will actually sit down and listen to your opinion. You get me? Whereas when it's me, say if it's me giving an opinion, say if I was being harsh, niggas would want to fight. You get me? That's why I find I just say my little 2 piece and I just leave it. You get me? I'm sure even the boys have had it as well where they've had their opinion and niggas are coming for them and stuff. I think even there was a diss track made about you, man. I like one time there was a diss track made about these guys as well. So it's mad. It's like I said with podcasters, it's like. I always say it's like we're kind of like journalists in a way as well. We're here to give our opinions on stuff, and
that's what I was pissed about. That's what I was pissed about your boy, about the Charger boys with the title. That's what I was pissed because you guys hold weight. Like what you say holds weight. So like when people are saying that, okay, that's the discourse, and you guys also continue that discourse. I'm like, come on, guys, can we do?
Yeah, no, I heard it. To be honest, it was Wizkid cancelled his tour in Ireland. And obviously the boys put out because in a sense of like, is it because you're not selling tickets or whatever? But and then he just said like, nah, it's nothing to do with tickets. He's playing mad with it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you're doing, type of boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what you're doing. Like no way, he wasn't pulling out punches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, come on, lads.
But I'm gonna drag up a couple of your tweets because you make me. Do you know what I kept retweeting it today. I was like, yeah, keep it. I kept. You know, clock it. I kept retweeting. I was like, I'm gonna actually on the pod.
Look, it's a Friday morning.
Well, now we got royalty in the building, lads. We got Simba in the building, episode 7, If I Speak podcast.
Finally.
Your boy Dongo Productions. Finally, we've been humming and hand over doing this, but we got you here. But I just want to ask you before we get into what's the gig, this week's topic. How are you, bro? How's things? How's life? How's this week been?
Good, bro. Just been working. I got back from Greece on Monday.
Wedding Monday?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like, you know, when you go on holidays, you're meant to come back like refreshed. I'm tired.
Polished, yeah.
I am tired.
I think I seen something earlier on. Just sorry for cutting across it. You're probably a low iron babe, eh?
I'm what?
Low iron babe.
No. I've seen that.
Go ahead, bro.
No, but because like before we went to Greece, I was at Electric Picnic for the 3 days.
Yeah.
And I came back for one day, I had a few studio sessions. Then the next morning, we went away for like 6 days, then came back. And we went away for 6 days. We were partying for 6 days. Like it was like late nights, early mornings for 6 days. Now we're back to work, and thank God, man, we're enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, it's grand. We're gonna get into all things yourself because what my thing's a bit different to everybody else. I know with podding, it's like it's more conversations, but I really want to get into your story, bro. Because like I said, one thing I love about you and people like Ben Williams, people like who are just self-employed, their own bosses, is what I want to be. Do you know what I mean? And do this thing full time. That's the aspiration. That's the dream. So I said to David and I said to yourself, bro, I'm more bill from doing floor, bro. Fly out and getting fine. I'm at the buying this car, I'm at the 2 fines in already. Didn't pay the M15, 14 euro, 40 quid. I'm sick of it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like
the e-flow tab.
Well, yeah, I got told with that fucking e-flow tab. How much am I saving on that though?
A lot.
Yeah?
Because if you don't
How
use
much is the trip? Because it's 350 now in M50 trips. How much is on the e-flow thing?
It's 210 or something.
210. Wait, that is
And if you don't use it for the month, you only pay €1. Like
Yeah. No, that makes
No
sense.
brainer.
No, that makes sense. No, fly out. But yeah, look, fuck that. This week's What's the Gig? I want to talk about the kid that just died in Nigeria, the artist. Mobad, his name is it?
Mobad, yeah.
So obviously, she's Nigerian, she's into Afrobeats and all. That's all she listens to, even in the cars, Afrobeats. She's telling me about this Mobad guy, yeah? And I'm not going to sit up here and like, I get about bollocks. I didn't get about bollocks, right? I didn't get about rats. I was like, yeah, Lovey's telling me, yeah, Naira's involved and all this. I'm thinking, yeah. Go to work the next day, go on Twitter, it's everywhere, do you know what I mean? Everyone's proper outcry, young people. I was thinking, what the fuck, this is serious. And I rang, I was like, yeah.
what's going on?
Mobad. It's bad out with it. No, I'm not laughing. Before people start thinking, I'm this Simba fella. I'm not laughing at the fella doing it. It's bad. It's bad out though, innit, boys? Fly out. It is bad, innit? Mobad. Fuck's sake, Mobad, yeah. But yeah, I was just like, yeah, this is heavy stuff, yeah. So what's the crack there? What info do you like? Enlighten me. What's going on?
I have no idea. Like you see, after he died, that's when I found out about the guy.
Okay, so you didn't know me either.
No, not at all. Cause like, look, the music industry there's a lot going on. There's a lot of artists. Like,
Fuck, bro,
I've heard of his name, but I've never listened to him. I listened to him, and I was like, oh, this guy is actually really good. And like with what's going on, I tried to look into it, but I'm like, this is long. I know this. It seems like Naira Marley is involved. It seems like Naira Marley he has people that he sends to do stuff in England and in Nigeria. So apparently he's involved. I don't know how true that is, but on Twitter, that's all I'm seeing, and I'm like, this is crazy.
No, there's probably more in Nigeria. Yeah, I've seen even. I think I don't know if this is true. Obviously, Twitter. I think someone's gap got burnt down over there. Just fucking proper outcry. Burna Boy found out on Instagram. Lord, I think
I seen that.
Burna Boy was just like, he panicked. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then even fucking, I think Davido sent some money out to the family and all. He's already buried and stuff like that. It's mad. So even with I seen someone, you probably know more than me. Like someone was saying, like leaving like a record label in Nigeria, it's long. Bro. What's the gig there like? What's the story there?
Because like I didn't think too much into it as well. But then someone put a list of like artists that have left their record labels. They put like people like Mayor Kun, YC, Runtown as well. Even Kiss Daniel, but he got lucky. And I was like, shit, yeah. At the time, Mayor Kun was like next up. But then he left DMW and it's like they get
went to shit.
It's almost like they get blackballed in the industry.
Yeah,
because you know they actually have an industry over there.
Yeah,
they have a way that everything runs.
Because like, a chain of command.
If these people say nothing's happening with your music, nothing's happening with your music. So like I think that's what's happened to a lot of them, because like over here they're signing bad deals. Over there they're not even signing any deals.
Just go in that studio there, mate. Yeah,
you're my team now. Yeah. That's it. Who was this guy, Mr. Mehdi? He said he was sleeping in the boys' quarters with the maids and everything on the floor. Like, and there was a big house, but they were like, nah, this is where you're staying. And they said this was after he had like number ones. So it's like Nigeria is a crazy place.
Yeah, she always tells me it's a lawless place. Yeah, like, see where we can touch on like African people in general. Yeah, it's like what like. In it, like, why can't we not just, like, want each other to do well in life? Like, do you know what I mean? No one, like you said, why should it be, if I don't want to be part of this anymore and I want to go my own way, why should that be difficult? Like, where's that mentality come from, bro? When you want to just, like, to the point where I think this guy, it was suicide, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he was getting bullied and stuff like that. Like, wow. Naira, you're Naira, like, bro, you've done all too.
He got murdered. That's why.
Yeah.
The funeral, like, really quickly.
Okay.
And they wanted to exhume the body, but they said they went to close it off with cement or something like that. So it's madness. But Africans, we'll take it back to the slave trade. We'll blame it on the white man. So like,
that's a nice clip on TikTok there. Blame it on the white man, yeah? Yes, takes.
It's crazy because like with those people, like they're on the same record label.
Yeah.
This apparently Zinoliski, they're meant to be friends. They said like 3 months before this, there was an interview. They asked him, oh, so is that your friend? He was like, oh no, he's not my friend, but he's my guy. He's like, David going on an interview and they ask him, "Oh, so that Dongo fella, is he your friend?" "Ah, no, it's not my friend, but he's a good lad. Like, he's grand. Just disowning the person because they're having some issues already. So, Nigerians, I don't want to speak about Africans. Nigerians, I speak about my people.
Yeah.
Nigerians are, well, we can be crazy.
I know that.
Crazy.
But come here, yeah, that's top, bro. Yeah, but look, I wish the family well anyway, and fucking. Just hopefully there's not more deaths over this because this could turn into a war, yeah.
The wife, they said she's in trouble now because now that his music is blowing up, there's money coming in.
Yeah.
His family members are like, no, that's our money.
Yeah, that's what happens now. And I guarantee it, because I seen something about wills as well, that we're never too young to leave wills. Bet you there wasn't a will either, wasn't there? Fuck me, man. Mo bad. Rest in peace, kid.
Rest in peace indeed, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, look, let's get into Simba now, man. Pause. No, I always like to. I like to go back, bro, to meet the man today, bro. Yeah, so like I said, I touched on top of the podcast. It's like, obviously, even Cello. I seen a Snapchat yesterday, bro. Yeah, this fella. That's why I realized this guy's so humble, bro. He was showing like his old jobs where he was working in, and he was working in Subway, bro.
Yeah, I seen that.
London stuff. So that's the local shop, yeah. Bleed making rolls, bro. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was thinking, I've had a few jobs there myself, and I'm trying to like. Obviously build a storyline of where I'm going in life and where I'm at now. So we're just talking about you, bro, before you became like obviously Simba and stuff. What were you doing before all of this? Like where were you working and stuff like that?
It was weird for me because obviously I came here as a refugee, direct provision. So I couldn't like even work for a long time. We didn't.
Oh yeah, no GNOB.
Yeah,
I know what that's like, bro.
I finished college. I wasn't able to work. So like, it was for me from like 16, 17. It's always been music. Even in college, like I went out in college. I had my fun, but I was in my room a lot, just on the laptop. You mentioned the guy's name before, Andy.
Yeah,
he was recording in my bedroom.
Okay,
like that was my first studio. He was recording in there.
Sick,
all the way back then. So it was like it's always been that for me. And just after I started running the studio for a while, I realized it's not. I also need to make more consistent money. So I did a few jobs. I did This is the worst job ever. I
want you to dig into this because
I don't wish this job on anybody. A kitchen porter.
Oh, bro, I have a story on that.
That's the worst job ever. Like I did it for what? 2 months, and it was 6 a.m. to 2.
Yeah.
So at least it was good. Like from 2 to 10, I could go to the studio.
Yeah.
So it was good then, but 6.
Just washing plates,
washing dishes, pots, everything. Going upstairs to pack I was always in there like, oh man, just keep doing this, just keep doing this. Sacrifice, bro. I would never wish that on anyone. Because like even one of my friends, he came in, he left the same day. I was like, yeah, fuck this. Yeah. I was like, I'm not doing this. it was like there's better ways to make money.
We went to Joel's before. I think it was my daughter's birthday, so I
know a few people that work at Joel's.
I brought me missus, me ma, and my daughter, right? And my ma, I have funny stories telling my ma, even recent. I might get in trouble for this one, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, right? So we're just sitting there, and my ma points at Amy. He goes, "See over there, kitchen potter. If you walk there, you go kill yourself."
Yeah, it's dope, bro. It's very true.
The way she said it, oh my god, bro, I was laughing so hard, I was crying, bro. The tears going to be playing now.
Have you ever done it?
What? No, I know some of the boys that have. See, with me though, with jobs, listen, not job shaming or like that, whatever. I wouldn't work with food or like McDonald's, not. You don't catch me. Nando's, not. Imagine, bro, making rolls. Now, imagine something that you don't like coming in. Yeah, red sauce and that there, mate. Yeah.
Nando's is fine.
Nah, I couldn't do it,
Nando's is fine. McDonald's, that's okay also.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's a job, bro. It's income.
No, fuck the kitchen. You don't want to be in it. It's
washing plates.
It's art as well.
Nah, man. Yeah, that is crazy, bro. Yeah, and even at that though, yeah. You were doing your music, so what was the mindset there, bro? Like, what was keeping you going to the dream of was it always the self-employed your goal, or was it just obviously work with someone or whatever? What was the goal when you were in there?
It was always to own a studio.
It was always to own a studio.
That was the original thought. Like even when I fell in love with music, I started rapping. I wasn't rapping because I wanted to rap. I was rapping because I needed to learn how to do everything else around rapping.
Okay.
So I was using myself as a guinea pig, and people said, "Oh yeah, let's go record with them." That's how it started. So I don't like rapping like that. Fuck that. But the end goal was always to own a studio. When I was doing all these jobs, I was like, okay, I'm able to take care of my life and studio is able to take care of the studio.
Yeah.
That was always the mindset with it.
Let's pivot back a little small bit more, right? So I touched on a bit of there's a question I want to ask. You don't have to answer because obviously it's very personal, but I do want to know because obviously, like myself and David is even as well. A lot of the times where and you and your brother, right? I remember even on Charge It, he wouldn't really touch on it either. Yeah. Obviously, you man having like your man's parents are in Nige, yeah.
Yeah.
So how they've always been in Nige, or were they here first?
Oh, they were here first.
They were here first, yeah.
We came out with my mom.
Yeah.
Then my dad came like 2 or 3 years after. They stayed for a long time.
Yeah.
And then they've only just recently went back, maybe just before COVID.
Yeah. I'll get to that in a minute, right? But yeah, I was gonna say to you, fucking. What was I gonna fucking want to lose me fucking train of thought there? I hate when this happens. Yeah. So see, even with that, yeah. Your introduction into music, I wanted to ask you. That's why I wanted to pivot back a little bit. So what, like, was it, like everybody, like, I've spoken to, was it church as well, or what was your introduction into music?
It was church. Like,
church, yeah. Were you playing instruments, or was it what?
Church, like, I didn't fall in love with music in church. Like, like, back in Nigeria, I wanted to play the drums.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to watch the guy playing the drums. I wanted to play the keys. So I used to watch the guy playing the keys because my parents owned the church, so after church, they'll stay back and be showing me stuff, but I never really played anything in Nigeria. We came over here, went to church still. I was in the choir, just not singing, but I was there because women, obviously. And then I heard 50 Cent.
Yeah.
And that changed the trajectory of everything. I was like, wow, this guy is really good. How is he able to sound like this? And there was one of the songs, they were using like a gun as the hi-hat and the snare. And when I realized what I was like, whoa, this is mad. I was like, this sounds like a snare, but it's a fucking gunshot and the click back. So I was like, yeah, I need to know how all this is going on. So yeah, started reading books and everything about engineering really early on.
Yeah. And who inspired you for that? Like, so you see where, like, obviously with me, yeah, in this game, I look at loads of people. There's so many, even earlier on, people may not like Piers Morgan. And this is what even though I said I'm going to try and ask Simba this question as well. He was interviewing Dana, and Dana was real uncomfortable because I think something happened with him and his parents.
Yeah.
And but he just kept pressing on and kept wanting to know what has Dana motivated from a kid to now. Piers Morgan is very good at what he does, you get me? So that he's not my idol or anything like that, yeah. But I will be now following more of his interviews now and looking to get some game off him. So who were you looking at, and you were like in this game, what you do? Who do you look at like to get some game off as well? Or did you just study yourself?
Back then, I didn't have access to anybody. The way I felt, because obviously the 50 Cent album came out, I listened to that because like music, I would consume music then is different to now. Back then, yeah. I listened to the album for 2 years.
Okay.
It's not like now you listen to the album for like a week or two, you're like, oh yeah, this is fine, you move on. For 2 years, that's all I was playing. You go into your room, you put it on the tape, and you just lie down and play it over and over again. So I listened for 2 years. Then, the movie came out, and then they showed how they were working in the studio, and I was like, oh, so this is how they're doing that. So then I started looking more into that. I looked into Dr. Dre. Then I was like, oh, Dr. Dre is not actually the one. He's not the. Okay, don't get me. Dr. Dre is great. It's class. But I was like, wait, who's the people behind Dr. Dre? The people that he's employing to play the keys, to come and play the drums, the engineers he's getting to actually dial in all the stuff. Okay, who are those guys? So then I started finding out about them. People like Jeff Basker, people like fucking Mike Dean, Dave Pensado, all white guys at the time. But then I found one black guy, Leslie Bradway, and yeah, I fell in love. I was like, yeah, this is the guy I need to look out for.
You're monitoring the game on.
Exactly.
I see even all them lads, we don't have a breeze who them man are, yeah. No, you're like solo though, but that's a good thing though. See, there's a question I want to ask you about nearly to a gatekeeper nearly information. It's like I always tell people that are doing stuff like when you want to be great, for me, in my opinion, you have to study, like do work in your game to elevate yourself. You get me? There's no point in fucking just people, especially now. He'll tell you there's about 97 podcasts out here. You were in a podcast game yourself. We'll touch on that in a minute. But it's like, people want to be like, Simba's doing well. You know what I mean? He's having all the best artists are coming to work with Simba. You've done the groundwork. Do you know what I mean? People don't understand that, and that's why I want to like I said earlier on, my podcast. There's always been little teams to it. I think season 1 was come in, be crazy, and don't give a bollocks who wants to knock, do you know what I mean? Season 2, I think I've done a lot of mental health stuff. 3, I brought it down a bit. I think like 4 and 5 is more like, I want to go to, like, I'm still going to be like, if I have something to say, I'm going to fucking say it or whatever's happening in life, and I'll let people know. It's like, yeah, me too, you can say don't go this, don't go that, me too, I'll go through life, do you know what I mean? Like, but I don't give up, do you know what I mean? But I feel like what's happening now is like, I want people to get game as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of game that I feel like it's our job. We're the same age, is to give people game that are coming up and not show people like this shit is not easy, bro. Even him, he is bollocks. You know what I mean? He's here since fucking 2:00. Production, people don't see all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Anyone that owns a studio or runs some type of studio, shout out to you.
Yeah,
shout out to you because it's not easy.
Yeah, you were the first one here, so tell us about, like, let's skip ahead, but we'll go back a little bit. We're gonna be all over the place with this podcast, but it doesn't matter. But see, you got this place. You were downstairs first, yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me about, like, you know, obviously going through what you're going through, work and blah blah. Tell me about the process of getting this place, like.
Getting this place.
This place, yeah.
Oh, this place.
How it worked out? Was it easy, hard? What was the gig,
tough, bro?
Yeah,
because it was during COVID and
Oh, it's COVID. You got it.
yeah, it was just after COVID. And I was in another place before this. I was up the road. You know, Paddy Ulin's gym.
SPG. Yeah.
Beside Designer Cut. So
Yeah.
I was in a small room in there up until COVID happened, and then obviously businesses had to close down. But then landlords been with you have to keep paying, bro. We're not in there making money.
Yeah, fly out. Yeah,
but
no one's allowed out.
He was very understanding for a couple of months, but after a while, he's like, "Oh, I can rent it out." Like, bro, you really can't rent this out, but whatever. So we packed our stuff. But shout out to him because he's a top guy. So I was working from the house for like probably 6 months to a year, and coming up on the 8 months period, like I was living with like 2 other guys, and I turned the living room into a studio. So like after a while, I was like, it's not like before. Like if it was during normal times, I'm having sessions in the house, they can go out, but they couldn't go out. So they didn't say they were getting frustrated, but I can sense
You can
that.
feel it, yeah.
Like, okay,
I
don't. They never get me started. I just don't want to take the piss because at the end of the day, they're my boys.
Yeah, okay.
I just don't want to take the piss. So I started looking for places, and god damn, it took time. If we get there, we're looking to open a studio. Nope, sorry, bro, we don't want nothing like that. So we're looking up. Nope, sorry, bro. Calling, like, on Daft, I had the notifications on. So what I did was I just started driving around. Like every day for like 2 weeks for like an hour in the evening, I just drive around looking to industrial estates, what's free, what's not. And then one afternoon, I was just driving around sad as fuck, like, oh, let's do this ordeal again. And then I saw a sign out there like free space. I was like, let's go inside. I came in and what am I trying to say?
Luckily.
English is not easy. It's late as well. Take us over that.
It's late, and I was working with Afrobeat artists before this. And
Simba! Yes! That's brilliant.
So luckily, the landlord himself was there. I was like, shit, I saw this place online already. I already called the person.
Yeah.
But the person, his rep was like, nah, no studios. But I spoke to him. He was like, yeah, that's fine, no problem. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, you can tell me what you want to do. I'll give you a call on Friday. We'll see. I was like, okay, no problem. So I went away like, okay, this guy seems very, very cool. And he was like, on Friday, he just ran me, it's this price. Do you like it? I was like, okay, perfect, let's do it. So that's how I go into the place. He gave me like the first 2 months free just to renovate the place.
Just sort it out and all, yeah.
I've had some really good landlords for studios in this Dublin.
That's blessed. Even from that story, what I got from it is like your perseverance, bro. And I want to ask you, is that, obviously, look, it'll probably be a stupid question, but let me just ask anyways. Is that for, obviously, look, this is your bread and butter, or is it mainly your passion for what you do, your love for what you do, is what you persevered and doing what you were doing?
Yeah, I think it's just because I love it. Like, I always tell people, like, if you want to make money, like, I don't think music is what you should choose. Like, because, like, it's only the really top percent that really make money from making music or even from owning a studio. So like, for me, it was never about money just because I just loved music and I've just always seen myself doing something with music. During COVID, when the studio wasn't looking like it was going to happen, my girl was like, oh, if this doesn't happen, I'm not sure what you would do. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I was like, so this has to work. So it was like, that. I guess that's where the perseverance comes from. It's like, it just has to work.
Yeah. And it's like one of them, you're not one of these people that ever see like, oh, if plan A doesn't work, plan B. Obviously, you went to college, you got your degrees now. Would you work? What is your degree if you don't mind me asking?
Creative media.
So it's this, isn't it? It's this, isn't it? So
kinda
it's this or
same
nothing,
thing.
you're fucked, yeah.
Exactly. It's like if I don't persevere, like, I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah. That's mad, yeah. No, that's fair. I respect and I rate that. It's like, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to give these kids game, bro. It's like, if this is what you really want, you're gonna keep persevering in it.
Yeah.
Even with me, like, obviously I have this, and obviously I'm going back coaching. I'm speaking to David off camera. It's like, I'm not going to a team now where, bro, like you seen with the Astro when I was complaining with the tournament. Yeah. Sometimes people are gonna try and get a 1-2. It might be a counter attack on the other side. Do you know what I mean? But it's the love of the game. It's the love of the game is where I'm gone there. But no, I've been there. The standard's actually pretty good. We have our first game tomorrow. That's I'm looking forward to that. So you know, fuck that. It's not about me. It's about you. But yeah, you had creative media. So you had your hand in the pod game. Yeah. From the pod game, so what was your pod? What was your Oman? Was it
Oman podcast?
Oman, and there was Points of Malt. Yeah. So you are kind of the pioneers of this.
Like that, yeah.
So from what's the difference between the podcast game then and now? What change have you like? How was it leveled up since then, or what changes have you know? Did you guys walk so we could run type of vibe? Would you say that?
Yeah, no. I think the audience is very like our audience was very like was an older audience, and then when that came out, like they're younger. The audience is younger. The audience is looking for podcasts to listen to, so it's they're in a better space. Like I think, like I always when I started making music, and even up until like maybe 5-6 years ago, I always tell people we're training. Like we're not doing anything yet. Like everybody, I used to tell people I used to tell the artists that I don't think you guys are the guys that are gonna do it for the country. Like as harsh as it used to sound, I just didn't see it happening. There wasn't enough of us. There wasn't enough. People didn't want it enough. Like now, like with the music, people want it. With the podcast game, people want it. So I feel like that's the biggest difference. Like people just want it more now. People are not. People are like my generation. We would look to UK and America first before we look at Ireland. But now there's more people looking at Ireland first before they actually go out. I think that's one of the main.
See the way you say, even with the podcast game, I'll slightly disagree. I don't think people want it. I think people. I look at it, just so many, and he always says it as well, which is so true. We'll see, like, in maybe 2 to 3 years who's still going. I think, I could be wrong here, but it's like, I was talking to someone the other day, and she was giving a bit of critique on a podcast. I won't say names, because I don't be season 1, I would have said names, but I'll talk to you off cameras. Like, but there's certain podcasts are just doing it for the, look at me, and just talking. And so they're not doing that with purpose. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, for me, I'm getting people, like I said, I wanted, like, obviously, Conor Royney announced that he wants to come on. I'm not getting him on to get Goss on, like, him and Ellie. And because at first when I texted him, trying to get him on months ago, he texted me a weird message, just moving weird. I was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, okay, man. I was like, okay, what? You coming on the pod? What's the gig? Like, do you know what I mean? And he meant to come on there a couple of weeks ago. He never showed up. It was just a load of shit, you know what I mean? But it's like, there's purpose to what I'm doing. I'm not doing it to come up here and make people laugh. I'm literally, we'll have a laugh, we'll have the crack, but to get game, bro. Because when I first started, if you watch my Instagram lives, I've always started, because people always say, Dongo's not being funny, blah, blah. It's not. Yeah, it's if I speak, because you're going to say, look, even this could be controversial. Exactly. Other podcasts could feel away, do you know what I mean? Like, where you see, where's your head at? They're like 200 episodes in. Nearly 200 episodes in. Charge It, they've rebranded a couple of times. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I was always going on this journey, but I started off interviewing on lives. But I just feel, I don't know. We'll see in 3 years' time who's still here. Do you get me?
Yeah, I think like
we'll see here. It's got impact for me. That's what you lost. That's what you lost.
For me, like there's like 5 to 7 podcasts that I pay attention to in Ireland. That in that 3 years you're saying, I think they'll still be around. Those 5
in the black scene, the black American scene.
Yeah. I think those 5 to 7. Anyone outside of that, maybe they won't be around because there's people that have come into my place. We got like 2 episodes and then that's it. It's not easy. So like I understand.
It's not, bro. It's not even today. I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's days where I'm like the fucking effort of this, but it's like no one see you get here and the conversation starts flowing. It goes. But what was the thing where like that? You guys said we're packing this in. We just going our separate ways. Was it not walking? What was the gig with that?
At first, like there was 12 of us.
12?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that's fucking
that's called it 2 full episodes. It was just the boys.
Yeah, it was niggas.
We're gonna be called AFN, a few niggas.
He's the comedic relief today. It's not me.
We said now, man podcast. I think. But it makes sense. AFN. But then
total that. I'm gonna total that on Spotify. A few
of my boys in Manchester. That's the name of their crew.
Yeah.
Never mind that. Yeah, there was 12 of us, and obviously everybody wasn't serious. After a while, it's like what you said. People start podcasts just for the crack, but then after a while, when you actually have to do work, you see who's actually serious. So we got left to like 4, and then 3, then 2.
Just dropping like dominoes, yeah.
Like, yeah, it's fine. Like we actually don't need to keep doing this. I actually don't enjoy this anymore. Like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, I always see Jordan say as well. It's like as soon as he like, it's not making sense for him financially in a sense of like he's paying for this, paying for that, and he's not getting joy out of it.
Paying for it doesn't actually matter if you're still enjoying it. Like,
no, but say if you are and you're not, say you are, you're investing. Because now, even me now, I'm investing in it myself. Like, I wasn't at the start.
Yeah.
Thank you, David and Smiley. But now, obviously, look, can't keep doing that. You know what I mean? But it's like, say if I was, and I'm like, I'm not getting joy out of it. Guests keep pulling out and all that. You will kind of lose passion for it, and you'll be like, nah, fuck this. You know what I mean? It won't make sense. But what I wanted to ask you is like 2 more questions on podcasts. Is like, how has that helped artists, you know, for runs? And do you think it's been good for artists, the podcast game, yeah? And do you encourage more artists to do podcasts? Not just to like obviously promote that music, but I think like, do you know when you meet the person, like you get that personality, you know? Yeah. I feel like you get a different perception of them and stuff like that, and then you buy into them. Do you get me?
Because you see a lot of these rappers that record with me that people might be scared of. These rappers are nice people. They are one of the nicest people going. You just have to talk to them. So like, I feel like a lot of these. Okay, let me just say artists in general. They seem to have social anxiety. Like an artist could be in there, another one could walk in, and this artist will freeze up. He's not scared of that artist. It's just that he just doesn't know who he is. Yeah, and they just freeze up. So like, they need to do it more because like, yeah, we like your music, but we also want to connect with you as a person.
So
like,
important.
I love what Cello is doing. Like Cello is just letting his personality out. Gliders, they let the personality out. Like people need that. Like, yeah, you can have the 1 or 2 mysterious artists, but not every rapper can be mysterious.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
There's no fun in that.
Yeah, and then see, obviously, where's your head at? And I've always given the flowers, and I always will, because without them, I don't think I'm on this chair, bro. This fast and much trajectory, how it's went. How obviously your brother, he's big part of that. I know, you know how I had the Malloy twins up here, and you can see like niggas, man, they proper, you know, they show each other, they love each other. Yeah. But we're Africans again, going back to it from the top of the podcast. There's ego. Do you get me? We'll never say like I love you to your bro. Or
I don't think.
What is it then?
That's
This hell is a clown. What the fuck? What was that from your saying down there, bro? What the fuck? Speaking in tongues.
I don't think it's.
No, what is it though? Is it like you're my brother? Do you know what I mean?
Stuff that it's just not practiced.
Okay.
It's not just something.
Who do we blame for that?
The parents. Yeah, you have to blame you don't blame your parents, but you have to ask them.
Yeah, no. What I wanted to ask, where I was going with that was like how proud are you of him, of his like? Obviously, you've watched him grow up and you know everything about him. I don't know. Like I said, I've never really publicly heard him say anything really like that about you. So here's your chance. And if I speak, but how proud are you of him, of what he's doing and stuff like that?
I'm proud of all my siblings. Like,
yeah,
all my siblings, they're doing whatever they're doing bits. Like he's doing the bits with where you're at. My sister's doing bits with content creating. My sister's doing bits with the restaurant. So yeah, thank God. God is great.
Yeah. So you come from a very creative family. Does that? I'll touch on it again. Does that? Were your parents like they encourage? Obviously, you know, parents. It's all about getting their class, go to school, thank God this, do this. There's only one person graduating in my family. My sister graduated. Sophie, I'm proud of you, love, yeah? She's graduating. Shout out Sophie, yeah, she's graduating there, getting a bleeding degree in November there, but we don't, the rest of us don't give a bollocks. But yeah, is that something that was pushed from your parents, like go and just be free, be creative, or what's the gig? They want just to do the skill thing.
I don't think it was pushed.
Just ask the question, bro. I'm just asking the question, bro.
No, it's just I think it's just what we saw, especially me. Like growing up, my mom had a shop. She was a hairdresser, so like she was an entrepreneur like that. And then my dad had a business as well. So like I never saw my dad having to go into work for someone. It was always I need to do this for my business. I need to do this for my business. So that's what I saw. So like when I told my dad I wanted to make music, like even my uncle was a musician. My grandfather was a musician that was working with like all the musicians in Nigeria. So it was like when I told my dad I wanted to make music and he punched me out, I couldn't believe it.
Wait.
I couldn't.
No, we're not gonna just go. Come here. See, tell your dad from your dad, okay. One day a few challenge, you know what I mean? Like, I used to do a box.
Bro.
Rape shot, like, was it?
No, in my face. like I was standing like here. So we were talking and I was like, yeah, I wanna make
I'm sweating boys, yeah. I'm sweating boys. Go on.
Bro. I was standing like, yeah, I wanna make music, and it was like, what? Boom. And I just fell back into the chair. You know them cartoons?
Yeah.
When you get punched.
Oh shit!
I saw that. So I like it didn't make sense to me because I was like, what are you talking about? Like everyone in this family is entrepreneur in some way.
Yeah.
Like, relax, bro. But now I get it. I get why he punched me now.
Yeah, no, you do.
Makes sense.
You always get the licks. Like I never understood the licks till I grew up because obviously I have an 11-year-old daughter now, and broski, I'm doing it the Mundilla way. I don't know how these man do it. I'm doing this grounding. Stop taking the phones. I'm just thinking, that will solve all my problems. But I can't do that because you go jail.
Yeah.
But just on that, yeah. So it's like I always say it, bro. You have to. I can be all, yeah, I'm from the hood and I want to help Brooker and all this, blah, blah. I was gonna say niggas or white people. If they don't see success, you're just preaching to nobody. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that's like you saw your parents be their own bosses.
Exactly.
It's like you aspire to be that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so now respect to that, bro. And it's like, who you more like though? You more like your mom or your dad? Where do you get like your mindset from? I'm going somewhere with this.
I think I'm more like my dad in the sense that if I want to do something, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Like that's the way he was always a business. Like you just get it done, and it's almost a contradiction. I'm more like my mom in the sense that if sometimes if I have an idea, I might stay with it for a while.
The procrastinating. I have that.
Yeah.
I'm a cunt for that as well. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a bit mad. I don't like. I need to get in the middle because like having an idea and just doing it straight away as well is a bit stupid.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need to plan it out.
Yeah, definitely. Even me, bro, real quickly, yeah. So obviously my daughter, she's been getting bullied by this kid in school, yeah. Fuck's sake as well. I went up to the school yesterday. I'll tell you about that in a second, right? So forced, he cracked an egg off her head there a while ago.
He's only a guy.
It's a young kid, bro, yeah, like in our class, yeah. So obviously I was talking to our man, all, yeah. Where does he live? We found out where he lived, talked to me to a brother. I was like, we sort this out when you see him and all that, blah, blah. Quieting down for a bit. Then last week, she comes home late, like her mom's looking for her because my daughter, I spoke about her on this pod as well. One time, obviously, just going through whatever she's going through in her head, whatever, went missing for a while. You know, she went, not for a while, but on one day, she went missing. She's been having problems with her. But then, obviously, her man now, once it hits a certain time, she's not home, her mom's going to panic, do you get me? Yeah. So her mom rings me, panicking, like, you know, where is she? Where is she? I was like, relax. Don't put nothing up on Instagram or Facebook. Because the last time when I said that, there was a reason why I said that, because everyone knows me, everyone has love for me or whatever. Bro, everyone's ringing me, do you know what I mean? As soon as she put it up, 5 calls in with the space of 2 minutes. It's like, don't do any of that. We'll find her. She's grand. Happened again where this kid now chased her into McWilliam, into her friend's house. Yeah, so that's why she was hiding there. She was panicking. Grand. She went into the school now. Grand. Talked to the principal, the kid, because I thought my daughter was lying. She tell lies as well, whatever, blah, blah. You know the kid. Remember that time where remember I said something about me, you were like, nah, she's a kid. I was like, yeah, all you man cooked me. But anyways, right? Grand. So then, 2 days ago, the kid now bullies her again after already having a conversation with the principal and obviously admitting that he's not being bullying her. I said, nah, fuck this. I reached out to her. I found the mother on Facebook somehow. I go, what's the story with your child? Like, what's going on? Like, bullying me daughter last couple of weeks. He's been bullying. It's been going on for ages, blah, blah. She agreed to meet me at the school. Now, obviously, with me, I have to get the young fella ready. I was a bit late. I had to send an email to my job. Look, I'm going to be half an hour late. I'm going down to the school, sort something out. Bounce down to the school now. I go in, and you know me, my angry face. Is everything okay, sir? No. Are you here to see the principal? Yes. I had 2 words. What the Afro BRS you had earlier? Walk in now, yeah. I told the principal, I was talking to the principal, I was, look, I'm not speaking to the mother. Tell this boy to leave my daughter alone, or listen, this is going to be dealt with outside school. I don't care what you can ring the police all you want right now. I'm not having this. I'm going mad, right? Exactly. Grant. Text the man. Now the man was like, I'm not being at the school. We saw her there. Your daughter's at him as well. All this boiling. I was trying to play defense. I'm thinking, what? Like, bro, sort your kid out. Do you know what I mean? Like, what you mean? Like, whatever. Oh, and I goes, listen, we will be there. I just said to her, I'll show you the message. I said, we will be there. If this happens again, we will be there, right? You're threatening a kid with special needs. This, that, and that. She gave it that, yeah? We said, no, that's not even the funny part, right? So obviously, I'm sending these messages to my family members on the phone to my sister. Me ma turns around and goes, yeah, Goody, tell that woman, me too have special needs. If he touch me there again, we'll be special together. I said, what the fuck? I was like, that's what I'm saying. We get a lot of our shit, man. I was like, do you know what? This is where I get this nut job, this madness. Me, ma, bro. She's a crackhead,
no, but that
bro.
kid is mad. That kid is lucky.
Broski.
You see everything you did there. I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
Yeah,
I
no.
would've kicked his head
No,
in.
bro, see, yeah, that's what, bro, I was going to kick his head in, right? But I was thinking, I'm 30 years of age, this fella's 11, bro. Do you know what I mean?
You're beating my daughter.
No, I know, bro.
You're not beating my son.
Yeah.
You're beating my daughter.
Yeah, I know. That's what, no, bro, I thought about it. I was just like, you know what? No matter what, bro, it's still, I had to G myself and say, this is a kid.
Oh, I get one of my little
Yeah,
little
that's
boys.
what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
I get one of the youngest.
Yeah.
That's smarter.
They were connecting, bro.
Yeah. What?
Giving me the special car, bro. Me too.
Get out of here.
Oh, stop. But yeah, no, back into it, bro. I want to touch on the artist a little bit. Yeah, let's get into it. But before that, actually, did I screenshot this tweet? I don't want to look for it.
You screenshot a tweet.
Yeah, your tweet. Oh, because I wanted to talk about it. So you tweeted earlier on today. You go, from the bottom of my heart, fuck that producer that told me to go learn mixing on my own because I had to put the hours in. It was so uncalled for too. I can't imagine saying that to my to the kids in my DMs, asking for advice. My head is hot thinking of it again because what I asked him cost him literally nothing. So I think a couple of weeks ago you went on a bit of a tangent on this topic as well, because I was like, usually Simba's kind, it's usually me, right? Do you know what? It's good that people are joining me in these rants, because usually me, do you know what I mean? But I was like, yeah, nah, it's like you've been talking a lot of about this subject. So what are you looking at, bro? Like when you were coming up, where you were trying to get game, what made you like tweet that today?
Bro, there was like living in Ireland, and I wasn't living in Dublin.
Yeah.
At this time I was living in Tullamore. Like,
fuck, you've traveled, haven't you, bro?
Yeah, I was
Village.
living in Tullamore, so like there was nothing there, but there was a guy through church. I met a guy in Dublin that was good at. It was the first guy I knew with a studio. So I just used to ask him, bro, can I just sit inside? I just want to sit and watch you work. Nah, bro, I'm gonna show you my skills. You need to go and learn yourself. I was like, what? Like then it didn't piss me off as much because I was like,
it's now when you have the information yourself.
I was like, okay, no problem. And then as I was learning, and over the past few years, I'm like, wait, it actually cost him nothing for me to just sit there and you just work. I just want to sit there to see
shadow you
why you're doing what you're doing. I'm not asking you nothing. So like, yeah, that just pissed me off. It just pissed me off when I thought about it. Because like with somebody else's guidance, I could have saved 5 years. The first 5 years of just learning, trying and error, I could have saved 5 years. It could just be, bro, don't do that. Like people come in not just today, but in general into the studio, and they be like, oh, so this is my mix, I'm doing this. I'm like, bro, why you doing that? Like, let me stop. With mixing, I don't feel there's a wrong way to do stuff, but sometimes it's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Sometimes I have to like, nah, don't do it like that. Maybe try it this way instead. And then they come out, oh, bro, that really worked for me. Like, if I didn't say that, they would have been trying that stupid thing for the next year or so, and then they have to learn it themselves that, I actually don't need to do this. So it's like, just help whatever way you can. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
I think I always say this as well. People might correct me if I'm wrong, but for me, I don't know, within those black people, black men especially, we miss a trick where, bro, I think for me, if you're the guy and you're at the top, bringing people up and helping people, like, bro, expands your horizon, if I can say, kind of things. You get me? I think I remember my in-law is Nigerian pastor as well. He used to always tell me, like, I remember when I got injured, he kind of blamed me, man, because my man kind of like went to church, like, oh, my son's going to America, he's gonna be this, gonna be that. And he's like, black people don't want to see other black people win, bro. Especially after they're doing well. You get me? People cursed you. You didn't go with blessings of God and stuff like that. And if I knew what I knew now, I actually didn't. I just went free willy nilly. Never really prayed on it. Didn't tell me, man, please shut the fuck up. None of that. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't tell you, man, you know what I mean? Shut the fuck up. I mean, like, man, relax. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, you know, people miss a trick, bro. When you're at the top, bro, helping others rise them up, bro. For me, anyways, I think you're winning by doing that. You know what I mean? Like more people will come to you. You know?
See, now I say, when I speak about it, I say, fuck that producer. Like, if he had just showed me one or two things, I'll be saying his name. I'll be saying, oh yeah, shout out to this guy. Shout out to this guy. Forevermore, I will always say his name. So it's like, stupid guy, man.
It's like me with the lads, bro. I know they probably get tired of it, but I don't give a fuck if they get tired of it. Because in my, like I said, they didn't have to put me on like that. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't have to do it, and they brought me back on a couple of more times. You know what I mean? Like, so you big them up, people who have helped you. And even with Dave, I'd love to, like, when the day God blesses me, I have so many plans I have for him. But right now, I haven't got enough to be get him a Happy Meal. You know what I mean? Like, but the fact that he's here and his time, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just you help people that help you. Do you know what I mean?
And
stuff like that.
Great. I love to see like the black media, especially, like, people are helping each other. Because like, I think about it, like, there's no engineer. But then again, there wasn't much engineers. Like, there's two engineers that actually showed me stuff. The Mundelis, like, I remember them for one of them is rest in peace, Les Stapleton. Rest in peace, like, great guy. I just went to studio with him with one of the boys, Natural B, and I just told him, yeah, I'm trying to learn this as well. I was like, oh, no problem, take a seat.
Yeah.
It's just throughout the whole session, it just had me there, just working. And we're like, yeah, just make sure
There's two artists I'll tell you off camera that have said to me about, like, you know, I've obviously remember the whole lot of the stuff about, like, I'm not invited, this, that, and that. I don't care about it anymore, like, whatever, it is what it is. But they talk to me about, like, bro, if you want this, go to the Mundillas, bro. And that's sad, bro, because there's a lot of us that are kind of doing stuff small. Yeah, if it's infancy stage, I don't give a fuck on all these words that I hear. Like, it's still people are doing stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, so it's good to come together. Because one thing I love about going to these things, I don't go there because a lot of times men are going there crying that they're not going. Maybe it's because, like, oh, they didn't get their Instagram in, or look at me. No, I like going there because we chop it up one way. We have the lab, we have the crack. If you see Zeta there, you see Nest there, young fucking gliders. All of us together, do you know what I mean? Like, the combos are sick, bro.
Niggas see me go to festivals this last 2 years, like, yeah, I'm having fun, but bro, I am talking.
Yeah.
I'm talking to people. I'm like, okay, can we do this? Can we do that?
Yeah.
So it's like,
networking, exactly.
Like, the biggest thing about these events is just the networking line. I'm not going to be like it, because I've read a lot of tweets, I've watched a lot of the videos. I'm not going to downplay and be like, oh yeah, when you're in the room, like, nothing happens in the room. No, I'm not going to say that. Like, I'm not going to downplay it. Like, just keep walking.
Let's get into the music a little bit, bro, and a bit of your walk, right? So I'll start with this. One of the questions I've always wanted to ask you, bro. Obviously, I'm not going to name names. Again, I don't want wars. I don't want wars to start, instigate over me, blah, blah. But obviously, in this game, there's wars, bro, right? You know, there's rival ends and whatever, bro, yeah? For you, bro, like, see, when you're working with a certain, like, group or artist or whatever, do you ever have in the back of your mind, it is up my walk in here and I might be a bit nuts? Is that ever in the back of your mind?
No, the artists put it in the back of my mind. Because
they say it to you like, yeah.
Because they might be moving shook, but I've never felt like, oh, an artist, the op is gonna run up on this in the studio.
Is it because of the respect for you, or is it just?
Yeah, I think so.
That's something that you shouldn't be doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. That's
what I'm saying. Your name carries a lot of weight, bro.
If I started studio stuff maybe 5 years ago, I think yes, they could run up in the studio. But just because I've been doing it a while, a lot of these people that are coming now, I knew them when they were like kids. Like, a lot of these artists coming in, like I saw them in church. Like, so, like, it's like, what are you doing? Like, there was actually one time, some kids that they rode in with bodies. They thought someone was in the studio, and I knew who it was. Like, I was like, you recorded me? I was like, bro, what are you doing? I was just saying there, like, all right, bro, what are you, like, what's the point of this? What are you doing? Like, I know who you are. Then I was like, oh. Then they were like, oh, don't violate Simba studio, don't violate. I was like, what are you doing, bro? Just leave. And then they just left. So it was like, I'm not in the mix like that in the first place. So it was like, there's no need to come.
Yeah, I hear that. No, because that's just one thing. Because obviously, sometimes when I come in here, I'll go in and say hello or whatever. And there's at times where I remember I was saying to you off cam, or if they have a call or whatever, it's like, when I first started coming up here, it's like, you'll see bare niggas, bro.
Yeah, and niggas, like, people that have problems, they come loaded up. They don't come with one person.
No, so it used to be low. They don't like what?
I'm not worried. If something pops off, it'll pop off with you lot.
Yeah.
You lot will go and deal with it. I'll stay here. You guys take care of it. And even with me, like, I'm not stupid. Like, if I have the K7A boys coming in, I know not to book. Like, I won't even book any drill rappers after, because
that's what I'm saying. So you strategically,
bro,
English.
I'm not sure.
Strategically book people. Yeah. So you move. Okay.
There's some people that I will never book them during the day. I only book them nighttime, because I know that, okay, I don't want anyone coming in before or after them.
Yeah.
I know. So it's like, just be smart about that.
Yeah, 100%.
I wish I didn't have to, but that's.
I remember talking to you as well, bro. Even with the wars and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't mind. I remember Chipmunk saying it with Stormzy when he had this thing. He's like, keep it in the bars. Oh no, it was with Bugsy. Like, I remember Bugsy pulling up. Someone asked him, what was that like when Bugsy pulled up your ends and Tottenham? I'm like, what was that? He's like, bro, it's not about that. It's about keeping it in the bars. You get me? I don't mind it in the bar. But obviously in Ireland, it's too small to keep it in the bars.
A lot of it is not over music.
Yeah.
If it was over music, they'll keep it in the bars. A lot of it is starting outside of music.
Outside, yeah.
So that's
what I wanted to say to you was, I remember one story you told me before. It's like, an artist came in, bro, like, chefed up and all, and what's that like when you're hearing them start? Are you giving them a bit of game, like, bro, what's the gig here?
Like,
what's the conversations like there?
I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I'm like, why? I'm like, okay, I just asked him, okay, why are you doing this? Like, oh, because he did this, did that. Sometimes me too, I have to sit there, but like, yeah, bro, that's a violation. but still, you don't need to actually, you don't need to go out and do this, because like, it's never ending. Like, okay, he stabs you now. You're not just gonna stay there and not stop. You're gonna get him back. There's always gonna be a get back. Like, it's just gonna keep going back and forth. And I just say that to them, and hopefully they listen. Because me too, like growing up, I dabbled, but now I was like,
you were which ends?
bro, Tullamore and Dundalk.
Two clown will slap them out of them myself. Dundalk, you stop.
What?
I'm only messing with Dundalk. Whoever lives in Dundalk, I'm not a beef guy. Please, don't have time.
Don't talk about Dundalk like that. But yeah, no, I was dabbing. I was like, this is not for me. I don't need that because, like, obviously, like, because I went to school in Athlone and Tullamore, so I was in fights like almost every day.
What was the beef like? What was that over there? What was
it was just racist. It was just
it was against Mundilis.
Yeah, it was against
Fuck
Mundilis.
off.
Yeah, because this was
shit.
This was a long time ago in rural Ireland.
Yeah.
I was the only black person in the school, in the boys' only school for like a year. It was tough. But then after the year, more niggas came through.
Yeah, you were like, here's the boy. What? Say something now.
Yeah. And because like in the first year, I was fighting a lot already. So by second year, it was like, okay, leave them niggas alone. So like it wasn't the greatest time, but we thank God we made it out.
It's like himself, right? I look at you sometimes, Simba, when I go in there when you have an artist. And the session just looks tired, bro. Yeah, that's how I know you. And I'm gonna ask you a question about obviously something a bit more serious, but it's like you really love this, bro. But it's like, do you sometimes just like, can you ever even? I'll go this way. Say to someone, this ain't for you, bro. Do you know what I mean? Or
I did it once.
Do that. Yeah?
I did it once.
Because I remember do you remember that day? Because I don't want to make a red hot. I'm not going to say the bar what he said. I'm going to make a red hot. There was one day. Do you remember that day?
I can't remember this.
There was an Afro-BR. You remember when I tell you I'm calm? I came down, and I was hearing, I was like, what the fuck is this? Right? I was like, what the fuck is this? Well, that's all fucking key. Me eardrums are in bits, right? Then obviously I gave him flowers because he said something. I don't want to bait it out, yeah? I'll say it just after. Then you used to go calling me a liquor ass. You remember now? Remember you used to call me a liquor ass?
No, I don't.
Do you remember? You remember what I'm talking about?
You remember. I have no idea. I have too many encounters like that.
I can't say because he'll definitely watch this now and you'll lose a client. But yeah, no, but how, like, bro, you just sometimes, yeah, you said you told someone, yeah, bro, fly out.
Yeah, because
you're not making out the hood, bro.
Yeah, but I won't say it like that. I won't say it like that. I just told him, yo, bro, I think we should stop the session. Because this was after like 2 hours or something of the first two lines when it's not on key, it's not on beat. Yeah. Like for me, like if you're coming to the studio, there's two things. If you're a rapper, just stay on beat. If you can stay on beat, I can make something happen. If you're a singer, stay on key. Like if you're not on key, I'm not gonna sit there and put you on key. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to do it. So just stay on key and we can work miracles. But this person wasn't on key. He wasn't on B. I just told him, bro, you should probably go to a voice trainer first. Don't come to me. Like don't waste the money. I gave him the money back. I was like, bro, take your money.
Oh, fair play. Did you give him the money? Like, some people just kept the bread.
Because it's like
for your time as well. Do you know what I mean?
We're gonna be there for 6 hours, bro.
Yeah.
6 hours. I was like, yeah, nah, this is a waste of time. Nothing's gonna come out of this, and I don't like sessions like that because like then it's just a job. I'm just working for you just pay me by the hour. I like working on music that even after we finish this goes out, like the music is gonna come back, it's gonna bring me more clients, gonna bring more revenue and something like that. I don't do a song that never sees the light of day. Like imagine David is recording podcasting there every day for this year and nobody releases anything.
Yeah.
No one's like I was going to get new clients to come in there and say, oh, this is a good podcast studio. So it was like, yeah, I need people to release good songs.
I want to ask you, see when you're working with an artist, bro, because I've seen the process of making. That's why I love this game that I'm in. Because I'm in love with process, bro. Yeah, I love like even like when I'm watching football, like if I'm going to a game, I'll go watch the warm ups and stuff like that. Even our own teams that we support and stuff, I'll watch training sessions, interview. I love process of stuff. Yeah. See, we're saying that. Why aren't we seeing music like as artists just like obviously paying yourself for music video? Why aren't we not seeing like music like in a little bit there? We haven't seen music like really like that. People aren't really dropping.
Because like making a song is the easiest part of in the music game. Like actually recording the song, it's easy. Actually putting it out is
it's the putting it out bit. Yeah.
Putting it out is difficult because like it costs a lot more to actually put your song out properly. Because you can put it out, slap a couple hundreds on advertising. it's not really doing much. Like in America, to break a song, I think it's $500,000 to marketing to break a song. I mean, that's ridiculous. So like, I think that's one of the main reasons we started Simba's Den, because a lot of these artists come in and no one knows about them. They put their song out because they don't have a platform. No one really hears the song. So I was like, okay, let's at least do this. Okay, if someone likes the stuff of this, they can go find them. So I think that's the main reason people are not releasing songs. And also because like, it also goes down to the marketing. People don't want to just put a song out there and it's just out there.
It's like Solo said as well. I know you watched that last episode. It's like priorities as well, isn't it? It's like you're prioritizing other stuff ahead of the fucking music. But even let me ask you about the rap game now, bro. From when like obviously you started and you're seeing it now. How healthy are we with our music? Like, do you see like if people are razor sharp focused? Can you see people really taking off with this thing? Yeah, because I know you know about obviously the other day you tweeted about Officer's Project. I love that Living Proof song already.
Project is sick.
Yeah, that's obviously we're waiting for him for a minute as well. So yeah, are we gonna be taking off soon? Like with people with music.
Like over the course of my time being in Irish music scene, like we've always had good rappers.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever been because of a lack of talent. We've had really good musicians.
Application, is it? Would you say?
Yo, not even application. Like the audience is big. Like COVID happening was massive for the music scene in Ireland. The internet, social media, like niggas in Ireland have fans in the UK now. Like J.L. Royale is going to tour in the UK. Like that was like Jafaris is one of the best rappers that I've heard in this country. But there's kids now. There's kids coming on Simba's Den. I'm like, I don't know who he is, but I'm like, this guy is a really good rapper. So like, it's not a lack of talent. It's just we're just not getting out there enough. I'm glad Cello going to the charts. Glad is going to the charts. But these are all people that have people working in the background that are not from here.
Okay.
Like,
is that an issue or?
No, I think that's great.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's great because those people know the ins and outs.
Yeah.
How to break artists, how to put songs out. So I think I'm rambling now. I'm starting to ramble.
No, we're podding, bro. You're not rambling. No, even with that, because even me, bro, I'm only in this thing, and I remember before I said on a pod, I remember Jay Sappho put me on it. I genuinely didn't know who Officer was. I didn't know any Irish acts. So I know. Like,
yeah, I was gonna fucking actually.
Yeah.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Because I watch like you guys. People don't. I watch a lot of you guys stuff. I watch everybody's stuff.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioned one time you were like, oh boys, yeah. I'm not really listening to. I don't listen to Irish music until I started like the podcast game.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you.
No, go ahead. No, I probably deserve it. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was like, fuck you. I was like, because a lot of people in the creative scene now, podcasting, whatever, a lot of people, they listen to Irish music, but before that, they wouldn't.
Weren't, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, why?
No, see with me, I'll tell you my reason. That you may buy it or not. Me, bro, I've said this many times. I was a football player, bro. Do you get me? This I fell into this. Do you get me? And I went viral, and it helped me elevate and go quicker. Do you get me? And I'm learning on the job. So what I said was, right, I'm gonna be like I said. I watch Breakfast Club. I watch all these. Hot 97. I watch all them. They have artists on. So if I'm gonna be talking about these artists, I'm not gonna fucking be interviewing. Say for instance, when you worked with what's their names? What are the boys that you got the plaque for? What are their names? Belters only. It'd be hard to get them on. Do you get me? It'd be hard to get fucking. I'm not getting Dave and Stormy on. These are the people I'm gonna get on because this is the field I'm part of. So I'm gonna start listening to them a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like, but before it'd be a Smiles because he's on the block. It'd be a Trey Avey because he's on the block. It'd be a Joel because he's on the block. Do you get me? But obviously when I first came into this, like my brother Nate now, he has a whole Irish playlist. He'd be listening to all the boys. Do you know what I mean? Then I remember I met Officer then a couple of weeks ago after. Obviously he knew me through when I blew up and stuff. And then Sappho put me on, and I think it wasn't coming from a place of ignorance. I genuinely didn't know. Yeah. Genuinely did not know, bro. Even like you said, with your Simba's Den, and I'm glad you brought that up, so I would have forgot to touch on that. Keems, he hit me up a couple of weeks ago just saying how much he loves the pod and blah, blah. He feels like he can get some stuff off his chest because of certain questions like that. He wants to come on himself. Yeah. I wouldn't have known because of Simba's Den.
Should get him on.
No, 100%. I will get him on, yeah. Keems, I will be getting him on. And I'm sure he'll watch this as well. Do you get me? So no, it just came from like just, obviously, I was just solely focused on football, bro. The music, even the music I listened to, bro, it's just a couple of artists I listened to. Okay. Meek Mill, Justin Bieber. I don't listen to everybody. Meek Mill, Justin Bieber, they're my guys, you get me? So now, but even now, included, even the other day, I even put up on my Instagram, I was like, right, I'm obviously driving now, so I want like a playlist with just Irish artists. And I remember someone sent me to a couple of people. I'm listening to Abby Coulibaly. That girl's cold, bro. I knew she was cold before, but listening to her like in my car, have a couple of her tunes, like, yeah, you are the truth, bro.
Because like
you know what I mean?
You guys,
cold.
Because even some guy, John or Dave, whatever his fucking name is, from Where's Your That podcast.
Yeah,
he doesn't listen to Irish music as well.
Yeah.
So like when you guys talk about it on your podcast, I'm sitting there sometimes. I'm like, these guys they're not making any sense because they doesn't.
No, because this is our field now. Yeah,
I like your answer because you decided, okay, I need to do the research and shout out to you. That day fella, he needs to do his research and listen as well. And have opinions.
Let's go this way, bro. A couple more and then we'll bounce out here. Yeah. Let me ask you. You might not answer, but you might get in trouble. But you work with a lot of artists. Everyone comes to you. You're the guy. Yeah. Shout out to you. But I want to ask you. I won't say top 5 because that's long. Top 3 artists you've worked with, like you were just like, yeah, you. Top 3. Give me 3. It don't have to be rappers. It can be like whatever. And you're getting into the gospel thing as well. I seen your tweet the other day. As you're scratching your chin there,
I was a gospel rapper.
You're wearing your bollocks. He was he?
I did 2 albums. I did a tour band.
Are they anywhere?
Yeah.
Boy.
You won't find them.
No, show me them, bro.
You won't find them.
Let's show me them. I won't post it.
My favorite artist,
top 3.
Daniel, I don't even know him. He doesn't release music, but
Daniel, sorry, bro. I don't know people. Sorry, I'm doing a better job not coming across people. Daniel, he also is gonna come on the pod. I see he's always on the block. He really wants to come on. He's had a couple of. He pulled them on me one time. And obviously, I'm gonna say it to him on the pod as well. He pulled them on me one time because I said exactly what you said. Yeah. I goes, he must have, because it was a Dubzino interview, season 1. I goes, this fella is sick. I loved used to. He's bounced off each other. He was like giving me Fredo and Dave vibes, but he's not consistent enough. Yeah. Nigga wanted to fight me. I was like, no, but in fairness, he did admit in fairness to him that he's sensitive. And like you said, this is that child. So I was like, nah, I was never coming at you from a place of like, you know, you're bad or I rate your things. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have him on the pod. He keeps saying, when am I going? Bro, I said you're gonna come on. Do you know what I mean? Like these things aren't just I plan them strategically. Do you know what I mean? Like so Danny, he be in your top 3, yeah?
Yeah, I really like.
Yeah, he's sick, bro. He is sick.
Because we have tracks on the laptop that I don't know if it's ever gonna come out. What else? Like, and there's all the other people like he's my main guy that I really enjoy working with. Everybody else, they make good music and I like them. But I don't want to start naming names because I'll leave people out. But he's the only one that I'm always gonna name because
that's sick. That's big, bro. That's actually major. Because even me, I'll reiterate to him, bro, that you are a sick artist. But it's just obviously application and consistency. You never know what you can do in this thing. You know what I mean? Because you're a barra, bro.
Everything.
If I didn't ask you this, right? You had obviously, like I said, there's a part of me that I love asking these type of questions. Obviously, mentality, perseverance, and stuff like that. Yeah. You had your work, like your life, taken away from you in the sense of like your laptop was stolen, someone broke into the studio. Broski, talk to me about that period of, because obviously, like I said, people, it's ups and downs. People will see Simba's everywhere. Simba's doing this artist gone to Simba, blah, blah, but there's ups and downs in this thing. Talk to me about that period, bro, when that, like, your studio was ransacked and stuff was taken, like, your head was gone, was it, bro?
My head was
gone. Because that happened to Playground, was it this week? Something happened to Playground as well?
Michael stolen there. People are crazy. Well, Martin was like, because I never thought that happened to me because they didn't even come to rob me. They didn't come to rob the studio.
Okay.
Like, we were subletting a room in the building to someone, and they came to rob him. I saw everything on camera the next morning.
Yeah.
They went straight in there, did their thing, came out, looked around, laptop, and just took it. So like that even pissed me off more because I would love it if it was like, let's go rob Simba, fuck Simba. Like I'll be okay, someone is out to get me, but it's like this is just pure unlucky. And I went to my first festival that weekend because after it happened, I was sad as shit. And Leon called me. He was like, I've got tickets for this festival. I was like, bro, let's go. So I just went there and just enjoyed myself for the weekend.
Just took it off. You took it off your mind,
yeah. I had a really good time.
How long did it take you to obviously you had I think Cello's project was on that, I believe, was it? That first tape.
I mixed it already. I finished
everything was done.
But I hadn't sent it. So like I had to do it again. And there's bare people that have come into the studio, they've recorded the tracks, I've sent it to them, but they haven't mixed it yet. So like the data was on the laptop and the hard drive connected to the laptop. Yeah. So that was gone. So people would call, I want to mix this track. I actually don't have that again. They have to record it again. And they're not booking it to record. This is my time. So you're coming in for 3 hours, record for free. So I was working at like 200% and getting paid half. So like all those signs, it was probably those signs you'll see me in there like.
Yeah, fly out. Yeah. I remember there was a period you were always here.
90,
so someone, I'm coming here, you're not here, bro. I'm like, where's Simba, man?
Because I'm like, yo, I need that break now. My head was gone. So but it's just like even up until a month or two ago, I still had a call from someone. Oh, bro, I need to mix this track. Oh, no problem. I'll get that done for you. I set on the laptop. Damn, it's on that laptop. Yo, bro, you need to come back in and record that track. And for artists, like, imagine this file gets corrupt and we have to do this podcast again.
Stop.
And so for that, and we're still freestyling. We don't have like we're not following the script.
No.
Artists, they have the lyrics, they have the way they've recorded already, they have the way the passion was in already, and they have to reproduce that again.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
It's tough, bro. Yeah.
It's very difficult.
No, that's what I'm saying. Fair play to you, man. I appreciate your time and your journey, bro. And like I said, more power and success to you. Like I said, everyone comes to you. You're a brilliant guy. But I remember I wanted to say to you this as well. I don't think at the start you didn't really look at the start, didn't you? Know?
No, I don't person you.
I don't know. Cause I remember, do you know what? I'll say this here, right? I've never said this. I've never said. Do you know what it was?
There's people that I didn't like at the start.
Yeah.
I'll say it because I used to tell Nessa I didn't like Charger at the start.
Yeah.
Not them. I didn't like their podcast.
Their podcast. You've said this to me before as well.
I just didn't like it. I just thought, what the fuck are you
No, because I always look at you as you know, you're the cool guy. Everyone goes to Simba. But I remember I'd make people would be laughing in the room, yeah. You would just sit there straight face. So I used to I try hard to make it look it's easy now. Look at those teeth shining, yeah. But back then I'd be trying. I'd make me accent a bit thicker as well. No, get the narrow
Where was this?
Simba won't laugh. One of the first that coming up here,
like up in
the studio downstairs. Oh, really? Simba won't laugh. I'm thinking this fella doesn't like me.
Like you know me in the studio, like I'm
you're focused, yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like I'm like yo, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, I get it, bro. I get it. But last thing, just for you, what do you? Two questions and then one question for me is advice you have for any up and coming artist, engineer, whoever's trying to go into this music thing. What advice you have for them? If you have hands, give them some free game. Yes, brats.
I don't know, man. My biggest thing is you just have to keep going. A memory that creeps up to me a lot is probably like 2015, 2016. I was in Navan and I was talking with this artist. Like we were having a fucking heart to heart, and we were like, "Yeah, bro, yeah, I'm gonna stop this music shit. Fuck this music shit. Music is shit. We can't be doing this shit. We need to do this for our families." But then I got him that night. I was like, "Yeah, fuck all that shit." I was saying, open my laptop, and I was walking away. So it's like you just have to keep going. Once you start, just don't stop. Find your, because like with me, as I said, I was a gospel rapper. I was writing songs.
That's hilarious, you know.
I was making beats, but I kind of always knew that that's not what I wanted to do. I always knew that engineering is what I wanted to do. So I did those things to get better at engineering. So find what it is you want to do and do whatever it is to get better at it. Like any strands, any way you can get better at it. If it's songwriting, you want to be a songwriter. Learn an instrument, learn something, because like that will help you. You can just sit in your room, have your guitar, have your piano, and songwriting away. So like, just learn your craft to the
100%. Yeah, I'm with you with there. I always say, be a student, bro. Like, to be the best, you have to be a student, bro.
When I first started, there was no YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I used to go to libraries and be getting books and be getting those fucking DVDs and playing them and be like, okay, yeah, this is what they're talking about, and not understanding it. So put in the 10,000 hours as they say, and bro, you get it all back. And yeah, that's what I can say to you.
Grand. And then Simba's Den, bro. Chat to us about that. Is there any more episodes coming up? What's the gig there? Promote that there. Where can we find Simba's Den?
There's an episode coming out next week. This week, because this is coming out.
Yeah, Monday,
episode coming out on Thursday. Ben Bills and Kid Cooper on Native TV on YouTube.
Yeah. Do you ever think of doing a live thing, Simba? Yeah. Yeah. Is that gonna come? Yeah. That'd be deadly, bro. Yeah. Do it live. Yeah.
But my thing is because I also don't want to put too much pressure on the artists.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because in front of people as well, it's different. Yeah. It's different.
It's different because even in the studio, like with some 32 bars in 30 minutes is not easy thing. Like because I work with a lot of people. There are people that I know they're good rappers, but I will not get them on Simba's Den because I know that challenge. Forget it.
Yeah,
than
it's different. Then the challenges is different. It's like I remember even Kai Havertz in the summer. You do the freestyle challenge. You had to do like a shoot on the volley.
America.
Yeah, he was. You know what I mean? And I don't know why LeBron doesn't do the fucking slam dunk. It's just different when you're doing challenges, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's different
You can master it when you're in the middle of doing it, but challenges, it is a bit different.
There's been people that have surprised me.
Yeah,
In matchups, I'll be like, oh yeah.
What's been your favorite episode? I'm gonna go there for you. What was been your favorite episode?
Shaq and Keems, Celine and Annie,
Love that episode as well.
and
Have that in the car.
Got some Cuban.
That's the latest one. I was watching. Do you know what the other day? I thought I had it on because when I'm working from home, I just have it there and the laptop's on and the TV's on. But I wasn't a fucking interview, so I need to go finish that one. I need to go finish that one off. Gats is sick, bro.
Gats is sick.
That surprised me. Gats is actually sick. That surprised me.
Gats been around for a while.
Yeah.
That's one that
Showcasing, innit?
bare people have gone, oh, I like Gats. I'm like, yeah, he's been rapping for a while.
Yeah.
He's been there. He's been out there. So like, just give these guys a listen. There's actually enough of no, you know what? Scrap that. I won't say that.
This is when I get in trouble. And then last question, bro. Question for me. Here's your chance to ask me anything you want, bro, on camera, bro.
My question was that question about you and the music.
Oh, that was the question, yeah?
Question,
So I've already answered it. Yeah, no, yeah. Again, like I said, now I am doing a better job. Like I said, I have this, my duty, but I can't come up here, say if there's a Black and Irish award, they're doing a different decision. You're gonna have a panel. You could be on the panel, bro.
Oh yeah,
you could be on the panel.
You too with your Black and Irish bashing.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? Let me land, bro. Let me land. You know, yeah. Do you know Simba's Black and Irish? He's letting Leon take all the punches, yeah. And then he's there in the secret. He's part of Black and Irish. No, do you know what? Though? No, let me land, right? I gave them their stick, right? Because it was out in public. He attacked me in public. It was out in public, so I'm gonna deal with it in public. I dealt with it in my own way. Had him up here. You know, amount of niggas that said, "Oh, I hope you cooked him. I didn't cook him. I didn't cook him. We had a very good conversation.
There was no opening for you to cook him.
No, well, do you know what he done? I felt sorry for him, God bless him, yeah? He watched the Fabio D episode and he prepped himself. He was getting ready. But nah, a man came up here, he was ill, a man wished me well as well with the situation I was going through. I'm not gonna, obviously, look, people have their issues. And look, David said to me off camera, not to stitch you, broski, but was like, if you really, like, what is your real issue with them? Do you know what I mean? Like, what is the actual real issue with them? So I just think, for me, I'll give him advice. I hope he takes it on. For me, I just think if you go into the hoods, bro, be visible to the hood, bro. Do you know what I mean? And help. But don't be like, I know Canadian Embassy, Guinness, all this, yeah. I know you're Black and Irish. Go into the hood, bro, and let the people see it. Do you know what I mean? I know it's bad. It's bad. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, follow Simba, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Nice one.
Oh, God damn it.
Nice. I enjoyed that. Sick.